welcome to the 35th edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and I'm very, very excited about this special edition, 35th edition. It's very special, very special. So today we're going to be having a very special beer. It is the Thomas Hardy Ale. It is an English barley wine or a vintage ale. So I'm really excited about this, and the reason I'm excited about this beer has a long history. Years ago, I started drinking this beer, and it was one of my favorite beers. It was always a beer that was very, very difficult to find, up to the point from 1968 when they started originally brewing the beer, up until 1999 when they closed the brewery, which kind of made me sad because I really, truly love this beer. Well, the beautiful thing about it is they decided, hey, they got new owners, they reopened the brewery, they went back to the original recipe. So I'm really excited. I haven't even tasted this beer. Now, it's a barley wine, so it's going to get better over time. This is a bottle that can actually age for, they say, up to 40 years. I would never push it on the 40 years, but a good, 10, 15 years would probably be a nice aging process for this beer. It's only going to get better with time, like a fine wine. This fine beer is something that's really, really special, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and open this. Now, this isn't really a beer that you're going to drink by yourself. I always recommend sharing this beer with friends. I mean, great if you want to drink it by yourself, but I think sharing with friends, which is what we're going to do today, is the way to go. Now, this beer is rated 90 out of 100, okay? You might say 90 out of 100, that's not great. Well, the original one was rated 96 out of 100, and I think that's just because it had a little bit more time to age and prepare. I think over time, this wonderful beer is only going to get higher rated and higher rated and higher rated. So I'm probably drinking this a little bit sooner than I should, but I have beer issues, so I can't wait any longer. I had to try it. Now, I do have a whole flock, well, I won't say a whole flock, but several of them in the beer cellar myself. I have a barrel-aged one. I've got some special 50th anniversary ones. So this isn't the only one of these I've got. So those are going to stay in hiding while we sample this one, okay? So I'm going to pour a little bit of this for myself and some friends we have here, family. We got the whole group, and let everybody get a little sample of this beer. Now this beer clocks in at 11.7% alcohol. So it's not a beer to just, pound by the poolside. This is a sipping beer, okay? You're gonna get caramel, brown sugar, and fruits, okay, in this barley wine. So it's really a spectacular beer. So let's go ahead, I'm gonna pour a little bit more for myself, just because I've got beer issues. So let's go ahead and taste this here. Oh, wait, we got another one here. Let's just go ahead and do that. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna smell it. Oh, it smells like a lot like a traditional old English ale. The Fuller's, for example, we did a thing on the Fuller's vintage ale. This is a very similar style beer. Probably even better than the Fuller's. Not probably, it's definitely better. And the original beer was for Thomas Hardy, the author, the famous author. They originally made this. One of the popes, I think, originally worked on bringing this beer or getting this beer created for Thomas Hardy, okay? So it definitely has a history. Now, the original brewery was Hanlon's Brewery from 68 to 99, and then it got bought by Meantime Brewery. So a lot of history in this. Let me go ahead and give it a shot. Oh. Oh my goodness. If it gets any better than this, we're going to have problems. I mean, I know it will get better, but if it gets much better than this, we're going to definitely have problems. This is a delicious beer. Used to be my favorite beer before the brewery closed, so I'm expecting more years of drinking this fine beer. I'm really excited about it. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you tell your friends. Make sure they like it on YouTube, and make sure that if you got comments about the beer, if you've tried it, let me know, because I love comments, and I love to talk about beer, as you can tell. So make sure you do that. And as my wife likes to say,
he has beer issues.